To the March 27th letter, which you received and read March 28th, the Mueller letter, correct?
Yes.
When did you have the conversation with Bob Mueller about that letter that you've referenced?
I think it was on the 28th.
Same day that you read it? When did you first learn of the New York Times and Washington Post stories that would make the existence of this letter public, the ones that came out last night?
I think it could have been yesterday, but I'm not sure.
When they contacted you to ask for any comment?
They didn't contact me.
Contacted DOJ to ask for any comment?
I can't actually remember how it came up, but someone mentioned it.
So you, at some point, you knew that the Mueller letter was going to become public, and that was probably yesterday?
I think so.
Okay. When did you decide to make that letter available to us in Congress?
This morning.
Would you concede that you had an opportunity to make this letter public on April 4th when Representative Christ asked you a very related question?
I don't know what you mean by related question. It seems to me to be a very different question.
I can't even follow that down the road. Boy, that's some masterful hair splitting. The letter references enclosed documents and enclosed materials, right? Are those the same things as what you called the executive summaries that Mueller provided you?
With this letter?
Yes.
Yes.
It's all the same document.
I'm sorry.
When you talk about the executive summaries that Mueller provided you, they are the documents that were the enclosed documents with that letter, which we have not been provided.
I think they were. We have been provided them. They're in the report. They're the summaries in the report.
It's the language of the report in the report? There's nothing else that he provided you then?
I think that's what he provided.
Okay. If there is anything else, will you provide it to us? If it's different in any form, it's odd to be given a letter without the attachments to it when the attachments were referenced in the letter.
I think they were the redacted versions of the
we get
executive
that?
Summaries that are embedded in the report.
Can we get that just to be sure?
Sure.
Great, thank you. You agree that none of that material was either Grand Jury 6E or presented a risk to intelligence sources and methods or would interfere or compromise ongoing investigation or were affected by executive privilege? There
were redactions made in the executive summaries. But as I said, I wasn't interested in putting out summaries, period.
Well, you know,
frankly,
this is another hair-splitting exercise because Bob Mueller, who I think we all agree is fairly credible, actually described your letter as a summary. So you can say it wasn't a